How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. And this is our first conversation, so that's why I wanted to know something about yourself.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. I'm Priyanka. I am from Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. If you concern about my education background, I have completed my BCom, then I have completed my MCom. After that, I have completed my Bachelor of Education. I have 3 year experience in teaching field. I am married. I have blessed with 2 children. I am a homemaker. That's all about me.
Yeah, that's really nice. And thanks for it because we are meeting to each other. So I wanted to give you something about myself. So I'm Arju, as you know very well that. And currently I'm pursuing in BTech last year and I'm managing my YouTube channel and I connect to people who speak English and who wanted to learn English. And they are
Okay.
beginners, they are in advanced level. So all of them. So this is very good thing because we are meeting in a first time. Yeah. So are you from Jharkhand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I heard these state name and I had one more friend when I was in Jabalpur. So he belongs to Jharkhand.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you one more thing. What's the special in Jharkhand?
Yeah, Jharkhand is especially for famous for steel. I live in
Yeah.
Jamshedpur. It's famous for steel, and there are lots of mineral which we get here, like uranium and uranium or abrak and all that things. And it is there is also a like a institution. You have heard about it, Accelerate.
Yeah. So does people have to face lots of difficulties when mining work is going there?
Yeah, I like you have heard about in a coal like a
Yeah.
Dhanbad. It is also in Jharkhand.
Yeah, Dharma. So which type of difficulties people have to face?
Means where means which field?
Problems. It mean just like survive air problems. I mean air pollution.
Yeah, but there is no problem like that in a like in Delhi because Jamshedpur is a it's a industrial. You can say that there it is only a city which a company like
Oh,
you heard about it, Tata Steel. It's maintain all the things by Tata Steel, and it's also do like a social responsibility. It means like it's a company which produce lots of gases, but in comparison of that, it's also do lots of social work. That's we
yeah, that's
don't
like
have.
a human responsibility.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they
can do
provide a
the
yeah,
face problem like that. There's a people facing and dealing like a pollution, but it's not like that
yeah.
in our
Yeah, so
city.
really this is a good thing because I heard Jharkhand is totally industrial state. So that's why I thought that yeah, people have to face some
No, you
difficulty.
don't have problem like that. Like we just face in people of Delhi, we who live in there like face that it's not like that.
Yeah, so really it's a good thing. So uh, I wanted to take one more topic, college life versus a school life. Which life is better and which life is good for us? So whatever you wanted to speak, whatever you thought that, so you have to give me your thoughts, okay?
Okay. Actually, college and school, it's a totally opposite to each other. When we are in school, people treated like as a child. But when we are go to in a college, they suddenly started treated like a adult. In a
Yeah,
school, there are lots of protocol, discipline, and we are bound to follow it. But in a college, it's not mandatory. And if we and in school life there are lots of childhood friend, and the children live in a fantasy world. But in if we are in college, then it's not
yeah,
like that. We are pressured to our career, our life, and all that things we are just
yeah,
we
right.
are on it. And if you talk about like a textbook homework, or there are lots of pressure in school, but in a college there are lots of pressure of our like assignment, deadline, exam, and all the things. And college books are also very cost less expensive in school, but in college there are lots of expensive book. and then no one and all the things. If you talk about like in a school, formal education provide like a primary, secondary, and a high
Yeah,
school. But in a college, it's like a educational institute, and where we can get a higher degree and advanced degree, and we can um, better for our career.
yeah, right. Exactly. You are saying absolutely right, and your all the points are so valuable. So I wanted to mention something. Indian Constitution has mentioned 0 to 15 year student must be provided a good
Yeah,
education.
like
Yeah, and in a school life, you live with your parents, but when you are entering in a college, so you live out of the home. You have to manage everything. So in a college life, you are living out of the home, so you have to face lots of difficulties. You have to
okay.
live with your parents or a hostel, so you learn lots of things, just like how to manage everything, how to cook food, how to take a pressure. When you are living at your home, so your mama is cooking food for you, and you don't have any tension about it, and you are
Yeah,
going to your school every day, and you are meeting with your friends. And problem is that books are provided by the government in a school, but in a college, you also mentioned this point. In a college, many students are not able to afford college books because these are very costly, because these size are so big. That's the reason most of the students are not able to afford college books. So that's a major problem. And one more thing, it's very good thing when you are in a school life. So you wake up early in the morning because your
yes,
family members, your teachers, you have to go to coaching classes. So you wake up early in the morning by force by your teacher, your mentor, your mother, parents also. But you are in a college while you're outside of the home, so nobody are here to force you wake up, wake up, wake up. Nobody will force you. That's the reason you don't think, yeah, whenever I'm waking up, so don't think.
you
So
are
it's your
totally free to do
responsibility.
whatever, whenever you want to go to college or not. It's depend upon you.
Yeah, right. And nobody will force you to study. But and in the college, there are very totally different environment. You are getting in a not a good way. Sometimes your friends are not a good, so you can just stack out in a wrong way, just like a
Yeah,
smoking, GF, handshake, disco. But
yeah,
you are living in a
right.
village, you are living with parents, so you have a fear. You are trouble to your parents. Yeah, if I will do this type of activities, my parents will beat me. So that's one more challenges in front of the students, the college life and a school life also.
But in a college, in a school life, you are forced to attend all the classes. But in college, if you are going to college, then it's depend upon you which classes you want to attend and which classes you want to bunk.
Yeah, right.
You are freely to do according to your wish, which classes you want to attend, whenever you want to go, and when you don't want to go. That's
Yeah, but in a school you will take a bunk, so teacher will punish you, and
yeah,
your mistakes will inform to your parents. Your daughter and your son is not attending the class. They are bunking classes,
yeah.
and every
And
day they are taking.
it is very compulsory, but in college it's not compulsory in
Yeah,
comparison of. That's it.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
And you are in a school, so you know everyone in your classroom. But in a college life, there are lots of students, just like we can say, thousands of students. But you are in a school, so approximate 100 students in a class. But you are in a college, so 1,000 and 2,000 students are in your class. So problem is that you don't know everyone. But in a
yes,
school, you know everybody because they are your relatives, they are your neighbor, they are your village friends. So
yes,
that's the reason
yes.
you know everyone. But in the college, it's not possible that.
And college classes are very difficult in comparison of school.
Yeah. But according to me, in a school life, you have to face lots of challenges like that coaching classes, coaching homework, school homework, and assignments. But also college provides lots of assignments.
Actually,
When I was in college,
college students are very stressful life in comparison of school student.
No, actually, they have only one reason because they are mature. They have to think about their life, job, struggle, presentations, communication skills. So when you entered in a after school, so you are mature. You have to think about the communication skills. When you were in a school, so you never thought that yeah I have to learn English. But nowadays you thought that yeah English is mandatory language. If I don't know English language, so how can I communicate to people?
Yes.
Yeah,
And the main thing, it's a yeah, it's focus. We are in college. It's all about our career.
yeah. If
But
you
in school, we don't have any fear, any idea about our life. We just live our in a fantasy world. And if you in school, we are forced to learn all the subject, if there is interest is in that subject or not. But in a college, it's not like that. You can learn and study a subject according to your interest.
yeah interest. I'm interested in engineering, so I will go through the engineering subject. But I'm interested in a doctorate, so I will go through the doctorate subject. But in school, these are very common subject, just like maths, sociology,
Mm.
social science. So this type of very common subject, Hindi,
if,
English.
like example, if someone is not interested in science,
Yeah,
but he forced to study in a science subject also, he can't skip it.
yeah, because parents are giving a force. Yeah, if you are not taking a science subject, so what will be my reputation? And relatives, they will tell me your daughter is taking the art subject. Why? So
Okay.
this is the one more reason parents give force to students. You have to do this thing.
Yes.
Yes, my one more question to you. Parents should give attention to parent their kids. Yeah, you have to do this activity. You have to take this subject. It's correct or right? Not.
It's not right, because parents do not pressure to children, because children also do what their interest, and if they will do work according to their interest, they can do better in that field, yeah, in that activity.
Yeah,
If suppose that if I'm not interested in drawing, but someone as my parents has forced me to do drawing, so at that time I will do this, but not in my interest. I will just, someone has pressurized me, then I'm doing. So
yeah.
it's
You will
not,
not. Yeah, in your future, you will
I'm
not get
not,
a success
I will not
in this field.
perform as I perform my interest.
Yeah. And if you are doing a precise work, so you will never get success in your life. That's very truth word.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, according to me, in a school life, you learn how to manage the time because
Yes,
you
yes.
have to go to coaching classes, complete your homework, school exams, test, half yearly exam, quarterly exam, yearly exam. You are totally forced about the I have to get a much result in the exam. If I don't get a much result in exam, so parents abuse me, parents beat me, and my friends will annoy me. You are not getting a good result. So they are totally dependent on the result of their single paper of exam. So in India, education system is not good because students pressurized because they have to get a much result, good percentage in their exam. That's
But
the
in a
biggest.
of school or college, it's more happen in a school college also,
Yeah,
because at
because
the time students pressure for their career. At the time they will not get a good placement. At the time they do a wrong wrong way, and they do lots of, we can see cases in newspaper.
yeah, but in a college life, you can go in a wrong way. Just like you are making a GF, you are going a disco bar, yeah, you are smoking, you are drinking with your friends. So that's the wrong way because their parents are not carrying you. What are you doing outside of the home?
Yes.
Yeah. So
So
really,
according to my point of view, I like
yeah.
school, my, and I also missing my school days.
Yeah, I also miss my school because I don't go to college every day. Because I'm not attending student. Because in my college, the teacher don't provide a good classes. That's the reason. I should not tell this
And
line,
when
but
we are child and when we are going to at the time we are every day excited to go to school, not for study, for
yeah,
meet your friends, and we are eagerly waiting for playing. That's why we are going to school.
yeah, just like a special events, you are creating a picnic trip and visit some new places, just like a trip and visit some hills area. So that was the very curious point for us. Yeah, tomorrow I have to go outside of the home and we will enjoy there with our friends, picnic just like. So I was so really curious about the picnic.
In school life, we make memories, but in
Yeah,
comparison to college life, it's not like that.
yeah, because that time you didn't have mobile phone. That's the reason.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So it was really a good conversation with us because every day we were uh, conducting a intro, just like a why did you learn English, when did you started it. But
Yeah, yeah.
I think that when you are discussing some different topics, so definitely you can learn lots of things, how to think new ideas, new imagination. So I try that whenever we are creating a meeting, so we must do this type of conversation, just like a topic discussion. That's very
Yes.
interesting topic. Yeah, and it was really enjoyment. And whenever we will meet again, so we thought that yeah, that time we did this topic, so it was the really memorial point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And we can learn something new from this topic. Any topic, not no, any this topic, any topic.
yeah. Okay, so time is going right now. Okay, so we will meet soon. Okay, ma'am, it was
Oh,
really nice conversation with you.